This is not a
Welcome back.
typical courtroom meltdown. This is a breaking point. What you're about to see is a defendant who is overwhelmed, emotional, and hanging on by a thread. Melissa Floyd walks into court, already in custody, confused about why she's there, desperate to keep a brand new job, and convinced that everything in her life is falling apart at once. And here's where it gets complicated. The judge isn't trying to punish her, he's trying to help her. But help in a courtroom requires one thing above all else: listening. This case is a masterclass in how stress, miscommunication, and emotion can derail a legal process, even when the court is actively trying to find a solution. You'll see the judge repeatedly pause, reset, and attempt to create a path forward, while the defendant struggles to slow down long enough to hear it. Watch closely, because this moment shows just how thin the line is between mercy and consequences.
To time serve the channel, let's get into the so you don't have to. What happens when the defense reaches an impasse? Well, you get an insane court clip, and Boyd, oh Boyd, that is exactly what we get today as the Queen of Bexar County is called out for insulting an inmate, and she doesn't even flinch. As fireworks explode around her, she's as calm as can be. And look at that purse check today, boy. It has 2 bouquets of flowers and a beautiful handbag. Please tell me in the comments what brand that is, because I'm dying to know. Not really, but you guys love it. And then there's an update in the 187 as a fan favorite, Erin, as her story of positivity continues, as Judge Boyd is gleaming after her story arc is coming to an end and a possible graduation. Seriously, why aren't you subbed to the Deuce? Time served too. Get over there and hit those buttons. Like and subscribe. Set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds.
All right. Mr. Moore? Mr. Moore?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's not shout at people. Let's not raise our voices. Here's the thing. If an attorney is telling you what the state is offering, all you have to do, if you don't want to accept the offer, just say you don't want to accept it. Say you want a jury trial, and you'll get a jury trial. But your attorney can't make the state offer you something that you want them to offer you.
It's not what, no. So it's not what they offer. It's what you're lying on and trying to give me. And I know what I did. It was an argument.
Okay, so here's the
argument. It was an argument. It was an
That
argument.
means you need a jury trial. That's what you're saying. You want a jury trial.
Argument. It was an argument between me and my relative.
Shut up!
All right, let me ask you, who's the prosecutor on this
adding on
case?
extra names onto the case. He added extra names on the, wait a minute. You're talking to me. You're talking to me.
Are you the prosecutor on the
You're
case?
talking to me. You said John, you just said John Moore,
Are you
right?
planning on dismissing these charges? All right, so it sounds like they're going to want a jury trial. Are you planning on offering something different than you've already offered? All right, so is your client going to accept anything or no?
He has just informed me, we talked last night, but he informed me this morning because of some of the particulars, he's not going to accept the agreement.
All right, so nothing will, it sounds as though you all are at an impasse. The state, you're saying that you're not going to offer anything differently. And defense, I'm assuming.
This is the key legal tension in this hearing. Melissa Floyd is not being held on this case. She's being held on an entirely separate matter that hasn't even been arraigned yet. That distinction matters. The judge quickly realizes that his courtroom is not the obstacle. Standing between her and freedom, bureaucracy is. And here's the important part. Instead of defaulting to indifference, the judge actively steps in. He pauses the proceeding, asks detailed questions, and even instructs court staff to contact his office if paperwork or bon esconiche prevent her release. That is not required, that is discretion being exercised in real time. But discretion only works if the defendant cooperates. Every interruption, every emotional outburst, risks shutting down the very help being offered. Question for you, watching. When someone is at their limit, should the court bend further, or does responsibility still come first?
There's no counteroffer, right?
No, at this I did. I made a counteroffer to the state and they rejected it.
All right. So do you have all of the discovery?
I do have all of the discovery if I could. The one thing with moving forward, and it started last night with these outbursts, I'm starting to have potentially some competency issues. I want to stop and pause before I make that decision, but I think I'll need to file a suggestion or motion that he needs to be evaluated for. I really can't communicate with him right now, Judge. And that's part of what I have to do to make sure he's competent.
All right. So is the communication issue, and I don't want to interfere with attorney-client privilege, But is the communication more of he's not accepting your advice or you don't believe he understands?
Sometimes I don't believe he truly
If I didn't
understands.
understand, I would not respond.
Okay.
For one, don't insult me. If
All
I
right.
did not understand, I
All right,
wouldn't-
he can
don't
be
insult me,
excused.
though.
Thank you.
Don't insult me.
All right, can we set this for a jury trial?
You're ganging up on me. I'm going, but don't insult me, sir. So if I do not understand the case, I would not respond. You understand that?
Yeah.
Today is.
So let me just tell you, today is Monday. If anybody thought today was not Monday, let me just tell you, today is Monday. Yes.
And I just started seeing this last night.
Okay.
And I understand, I don't know when the court's gonna reset me. I would have to file a motion at this stage on the competency issue, Your Honor.
I would have no objection to that because I've had those concerns myself since I reviewed this case.
All
Well,
right.
and it's, for me, I hadn't seen it yet, but I saw it last night for the first time.
Yes.
All right. Ms. Ferguson, they're going to file a motion to have him evaluated for competency. And I will say this is the first time I've seen him be this way since he's come to court. So,
Same with me.
all right. So what we'll do, Norma, if you can set this for the second week in December, and that's to make sure that everything has been filed.
I can do December 11th.
I will follow it this afternoon, and December, the second week of December is perfect for me. I live to snow ski, and I'm going to open it this year, the first week of December.
Okay.
So thank you, Your Honor, for that.
You're welcome.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
For me, I'm always excited when I remember people and know their name because they're doing so well. So I already know the answer, but I'm going to ask anyway. How are things going?
Well, you foresaw correctly, Judge. She's doing quite excellent in the program. I attended the docket where she had her last court setting with Judge Von Hell, and nothing but positive marks. She's completed everything, and she's made all her appointments, and she's completely compliant with medication and the like, Judge. So just waiting for graduation in December for her to repass this program. You know?
Oh, that is so awesome. I've noticed the difference in you from the first time I saw you to now. Keep up the good work, maintain your independence, right? So I will most definitely be at your graduation. And I know you're going to do great things.
Thank you.
So I think is graduation on the, is it on the 9th?
19th.
19th. All right. So then what we'll do, we will set this, we'll set it for the 20th, even though I know we're not going to need that setting. Okay. So once you graduate, you can ignore the December 20th setting. Oh, because 20th is a Saturday. So I already know you're going to do great. But I tell you what, because graduation is at 9 a.m., we'll put this on, we'll put this on the 19th in the afternoon, although I know you're not going to need to be here, okay?
Okay.
That's just so you'll have a date and there'll be a date in the system. Right. So Norma, if you can recall her back for the 19th, and let's put it at 2.
2 o'clock.
Yes. And you won't need to be here.
Okay.
But I will be at your graduation.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Judge.
I sound like Outcast. I will be at your graduation. All right. So we'll see you then. And thank you for being on time.
Thank you.
And thank you so much. And I'm so proud of you for doing all of the hard work, because I know it takes a lot to be vulnerable, accept the help, because there's such stigma that is attached to certain things. And I always say there should not be a stigma, because it's similar to if I had a broken arm. Okay. You know, nobody's going to say, oh my.
In the end, this case doesn't conclude with a sentence, it concludes with a warning. The judge adjourns the case, continues Melissa Floyd's personal bond, and takes proactive steps to ensure her other case is reviewed quickly so she may be released and returned to work if possible. That is, judicial restraint paired with compassion. But the judge also draws a firm boundary. Emotional chaos cannot control the courtroom. Help is available, but only if the defendant slows down, listens, and follows the process. This hearing reminds us that the justice system isn't just about punishment, it's about structure. And structure only works when both sides engage. Now we want to hear from you. Did the judge go above and beyond, or was this exactly what fairness looks like? If this case made you think, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real, unfiltered courtroom breakdowns.
Gosh,
Yeah.
such bad for you. So I'm proud of you. Okay. You're welcome. So once you sign the reset form, you're excused. What do you have planned for the rest of the day?
I'm gonna pick up a shift for work today. I don't really have any plans today, so my manager just called me and he's like, you ready to work?
So what time are they asking you to come work if you want to come work?
They sit around 3.
Oh, well, enjoy the river walk then.
I'm glad we got her out early so she can enjoy the nice day and get to work and be
Yes.
productive. Yeah.
And also look into schools. I'm gonna be planning to go to school next year.
What do you want to study?
I was thinking cosmetology, permanent makeup, tattooing of makeup.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, you can tattoo scars and stretch marks, and I think that'd be something.
That'll be great. Great. And I know there's some too for people who have who've had breast augmentation.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah. And they're always looking for people to do that.
Also, maybe tattoo removal judge, you know, so she can get into that and help people. So when they're looking for employment, you know. Yep.
Be fun. Anything along those lines.
Yeah.
I'm really looking into.
Well, let me know because sometimes I know